Okay, so here I am, everyone. I thought
The
I would.
route guidance will
Sorry about
start
that.
now.
My car is crazy. So I'm recording another crazy video here, letting you know that today, actually, I'm giving my first ever public gallery reading session, intuitive reading sessions, and I'm doing it at the Collaborative in Warren. Actually, they asked me, because I'm doing an art event with them, and they asked me they said, oh, we know that you do intuitive readings. Would you also do that for us, like have a gallery day? And I said,
In
sure.
0.1 mile, turn left onto Washington Road and then turn slight right.
I was absolutely nervous because I've only done it remotely, like over Zoom or Skype, and I've done it for free. I never actually got paid to do it, and I always wanted to, and I really
turn left onto
wanted to.
Washington Road and then turn slight right.
I enjoy connecting with spirit and helping people and giving people readings, and also my mediumship abilities, channeling. That's what I do. That's me, and I've never gotten paid for it. And I would ask all these people. I would look at all these successful
turn
people.
Slight right onto County Road and then take the first exit at
Sorry
the
about my
traffic circle.
GPS. Just want to make sure I get there in time. So my babysitter was late today, but we won't go through that. I was not happy about that.
Take the first exit.
I just want to say I know how to get there. I just want to know how long it's going to take me.
Take
So-
the exit.
So anyway, back to
Continue on
all of
County
this.
Road for about 4 miles.
So maybe I should turn this down and I'll be able to navigation volume. Okay, I'm not supposed to be playing with this and driving, right? Anyway, back to what I'm saying. So I never got paid for it. So I'm very excited because I got a notice earlier this week from the woman who scheduled me, saying that my event is sold out. I said, oh my goodness. And then they asked me, can I stay extra, like about 15 minutes extra, to give one more extra reading for someone? And I said, sure, that's okay. I'll still make it back to home to get the babysitter and take
Route
her home,
recalculating.
because she's only 14, so I have to take her back home. She doesn't drive, which is okay. She only
Turn
lives around
left
the corner.
onto Old County Road.
So I was nervous. I was nervous. Right now, I just want to get there and do it. But how can you get
Route
experience
recalculating.
when you're not given the chance to get
In
experience?
0.1 mile, turn left onto Windsor Drive.
And I have a habit of doubting myself in everything I do. It's quite interesting because I had a dream,
Turn
and I have a
left
lot
onto
of these
Windsor
type of
Drive.
dreams. These dreams with messages and everything. So I had a dream that there was a card reading for me. There was just a card, and it had this gypsy-looking, boho,
recalculating.
brown-skinned woman. And
In 0.1
in the center
mile, turn left onto
was
Federal
3
Road.
straw hats, one right after the other, 1, 2, and 3. So I looked, I said, what does that mean? I said, well, straw hats, maybe that's talking about
Turn
my
left
earth medicine,
onto Federal Road.
because I am an earthy person, and I connect with the earth, and I've just been earth, and that's what I come from. My father's side of the family were a bunch of farmers, and
Continue on
so
Federal
I
Road
grew up
for
learning
0.6
that,
miles.
but they used their magic for not good purposes. So anyway, I looked up
In
to
a
number
half
3,
mile, turn right onto County Road.
which showed me that I need to have more confidence in myself, and me and success. There will be success in my abilities, my spiritual and psychic abilities. And with the straw hats, it also means protection, but it also means that the success. So overall, it
quarter
means
mile,
that
turn right onto
I'm going to have
County Road.
success in my spiritual, which I consider the spiritual endeavors, and that I should have more confidence in myself, and also that there is there's a good omen. There's good fortune awaits, not necessarily
Turn right
monetary,
onto
but there's good
County
luck
Road.
that awaits me. and that makes me very excited, because I think that my husband said something to me this morning when he was trying to encourage me before he went off to his own gig, and he said, don't be afraid of being successful, which, it has been this way since I became 12, I think 11, 12 years ago, when I left my professional career as a step 10 teacher with a master's, and I had tenure and all that great stuff. I left it to become a mom, and also because I had gotten attacked by 2 of my students, and I ended up with PTSD, and I was fearful. I tried to go back, and I had a breakdown, but I left, and I did more studying and ended up getting a doctorate and all these other things, and I tried to find that person that I was way down deep inside. And since I doubted myself, because the society says you have to be a recognizable, successful person, like a doctor or a lawyer, a teacher, those kind of people. And I wasn't going back into traditional work. I was using my God-given, spirit-given, divinely given abilities. And doing art and writing, which makes me happy, which I really enjoy doing, and I put my heart and soul into it, and I've always, those are something that has always been with me. It just has gotten better. But I doubted myself recently. I didn't think that I could do this. I don't know where this comes from. It's just low self-esteem or whatever. Even though I know I have the abilities and talent, I was still doubting myself, which is not necessarily good. So, and then when you have people call you satanic, which I don't know where that comes from, because, come on, people. First of all, I don't believe in Satan, and that's a Christian opposite of the Christian God, and I'm not in the Christian religion, so I don't believe in that. And it's just anything that people don't understand, they demonize. That was another thing that I was afraid of coming out and revealing, hey, I'm this mystic person. You can call me a green witch. You can, all of these things that I do. I'm earthy, and I talk to dead people. I talk to spirits and ascended masters. I get messages. I channel all of those things, and that I've been actually doing my whole life, but just didn't have names for them. When I was a little kid, I didn't have names for them, but I was afraid. And yeah, I was called names. I was called names when I came out to reveal who I was. I mean, my husband was very supportive and very comforting and very understanding about when I would be sad or upset when someone called me a name or they made fun of me. But what really made me feel more encouraged was that I found others like me, and others who weren't trying to like some of the people in the New Age world, they try to outdo you, or I had known people like that who were trying to outdo me, or were mad at me because of, I don't know why, it's different things, and it was a competition. And here I don't find that. I don't find that in whatever this world you want to call it, the earth world, the witch world, the Wicca world, all of that. I'm in all of that anyway. But I don't label. I don't like too many labels on myself, because I don't want anyone to have claims to me. I'm all of that. And I'm an eclectic person. So that's why. And so I found that other people weren't perfect. They weren't it was very encouraging. And I said, I found my people. And it's okay that I can practice solitary, and I can talk to people when I want to, and I feel good. So here I go. I prayed to my guides to be with me during this, to make me not goof up, to really communicate with me. I've done preparations. I got to calm down a little bit since my babysitter was late, and I almost freaked out thinking I'd have to take my kids. So anyway, I'm feeling good about that. I'm feeling good about all of that. And
In a half mile, the destination is on your left.
a lot of people have been very supportive. I mean, for every supportive person, there's an unsupportive person, which is okay. But I'm just happy that, I mean, it's sold out. These people don't even know me. Well, they might know me from other things that I have done, because I'm sort of all over the internet. But maybe they looked me up and like, oh, that's, So, because some people, they think I'm greater than what I am, which is interesting. So I'll let you know how this turns out. I'll turn my camera on here again when I'm on my way back, and I'm going to hope for the best, and I'm going to just do it. And if you do card reading and you feel, if you're new to it, or if you feel that you have to memorize cards, that's what I initially thought. I had to memorize, like the Rider-Waite deck. I will not use the Rider-Waite deck. I know it, but I'm not using it because I feel that it's out. I just don't like it. I feel it's outdated, and I just don't want to read it anymore. I use other stuff. So this author, her name is Medium Rachel. She writes some really good books, ebooks. One that I read that was really helpful was talking about card reading. It was basic tarot. She had two, practical tarot reading, and another one about mediumship and tarot reading, and spirit guides. Those are the three. I read about 4 of her books, and they were really good. I mean, there's a lot of grammatical errors, but who am I to judge? It was the information that was good, and it was really helpful. I learned some valuable lessons from her, that you don't have to, every deck you get, have to memorize all the cards. No, and memorize those books that come with them. I don't even pay attention to those little books that come with them, because if it's intuitive, it's not someone else's opinion. It's not someone else's reading. I'm the one who's reading. So now I just got to find a parking space here. Today's Saturday, so I should be good. And I am looking forward to this, and I'm happy. Again, as I mentioned in one of my other vlogs, hold on. I probably have to turn around. This is a good 2-hour parking. Boo. I had listened to this awesome podcast that said, when you do the work, the opportunities will appear.
You have arrived at your destination.
There it
Your
is.
route guidance is finished.
All right, let me park over here. This looks like a good parking space. Let me see if there's a sign that says no parking. I'll park right here. Oh, no parking. Between signs? Booyah. All right, I'm going to have to, I got to turn around, and maybe I can park over there. I don't like parallel parking. But anyway, that's the end of this video. I got to concentrate on parking now, because this is a busy street. I'll probably turn around a few times, but there it is. So thanks for listening, and I'll update you when I'm done. Thanks. Bye.